What's up, everyone? I'm back with another Fondjoy review, and this time we have Robert Pattinson as the Batman, or I call him Battinson. And some issues with this right out of the box. I did open it prior to the video, and I'll show all the issues. But overall, a fantastic looking video. Some people are still showing theirs having a terrible unmasked head sculpt. Mine does not have that issue at all. So that's the first thing I'll get out of the way, is show you the first head sculpt that he comes with. If I can figure out how to get it out. Alright, not gonna fight it. So here's the first one. Let me change the light here so you can see it. It's not a bad head sculpt for Pattinson, which is another actor that's hard to get a good likeness. Now the one inside the actual box is even better. So let's get that opened. Nice looking box. Their packaging is vastly superior to McFarlane. This out. You see all your accessories. Let me try to get those out of the package. Uh-oh. They're all blowing out of the package. So I guess we'll start with those. Here you have the batarang that goes on his chest. Good sculpt, good paint applications. As you can see, they're not smudged or anything. You have open hand, you know, no big deal. It's nothing. Let's open this up. So let's see. This you have is, oh, I want to say it goes on to the grappling gun, but I'm not 100% sure because they don't really give you a lot of good looks of everything he has in the movie. This lighting sucks. Sorry. And, all right, I'm just gonna dump it. You have like a cringing face, which is kind of cringe if you look at it. You have the chest piece where the batarang gets pulled off. You have one of his flashlight glow sticks, just a basic white paint app, a little bit of detailing on the handle, nothing crazy. This is what pops out for the grappling gun out of his wrist. And yeah, so if you look at these, they're supposed to be like one retracted, one extended. All right, let's move these out of the way. And then this is the other head sculpt with the black around the eye. And then here is the figure. Now, let me get in close so you can see, which with this crappy lighting, you can see a nice little glare on his eyes. It looks really good. They have very good paint applications for the figure. So when I first opened the package, the figure had the leg popped off. So I thought no big deal, try to pop it back on, it wouldn't stay. Turns out the socket on the inside of this leg was cracked, and I'll show you where it was cracked. Head was loose, pops back on. He's actually more restrictive articulation wise than Batfleck. The head is one piece. There's no, you can't turn just the head from the neck. It's pretty much like that. There's not a lot of movement with it, and that was the other problem. Now I don't know if you can see in here. Let me see. All right, you see how it's a T shape and how thick it is? The mouthpieces don't have that shape. It's just a straight slot. Same with the other piece that was in the packaging. It's just a straight slot. So on Batfleck, when you have mouthpiece, it's fairly large and it fits right in there. That is how it should be. So I don't know if mine's just purely a mistake, or if they just didn't pay attention to the mold of this and then do the same on the mouthpieces. I'll show you the cringe face. It's not bad. It's not terrible. They do pop off easier, obviously, since they are not shaped properly. I don't know if you can see this. When you put it in, if you give it a little push, hear that? It does seat in there pretty good. So it's not bad. Like I said, if you can see those eyes, they look really good. All right, so the leg. Let me pop this off of here. See that little white line in there? That's super glue. That's where the crack was at. It was right down the center of this clear plastic, which we all know clear plastic is more brittle, hence why it probably broke. In fact, I see another crack. I don't know if I can get the light to show it. Do you see it right there? Right above my thumb. So I'll have to glue that as well to tighten the socket. Let me see. Yes, I can squeeze it closed, so I will have to re-glue that. Let me show the gun, his grappling gun. I don't even know what this gun is. You have the other thing that's a grappling, but what is this? I really don't know. But that goes in there nicely. Nice snug fit, looks good on it. The other problem with the figure, see how tight or how close together the foot is molded to where the shin comes down and calf? Well, here's the problem. Pop. The ball socket comes out way too easy, because I noticed when trying to move the foot that right up here, the rim of the part of the shoe or the foot, it's too high. So it contacts the rounded part of this socket, and when it pops in there, but like when you go at an angle, you can see it's already ready to come out, and just very little pressure comes out. Like I said, I don't know if these are not meant to have as much articulation as the Batfleck, because the Batfleck is near perfect. It's like one of the best figures you can buy. As you can see, I'll just go ahead and show it. You got your double jointed knee. Looks good. Joint looks good. It's not protruding and looking hideous. The sculpt overall on the Battinson is unreal. The paint applications are just top notch. I'll show you the rest of the figure. So when you pop the head off, you can take the chest piece off like this. Now, anyone who gets this is kind of glued on. I took mine off. It goes into the top slot there. You can see a little bit of the glue residue in there. So here's the chest piece with the battering removed. I'm not going to pop it in there. And then I'll go ahead and show the rest of the figure. Like I said, extremely well sculpted figure. Paint applications are top notch, nothing outside the lines, everything's crisp and clean. The shoulder pads do not hinder movement. In fact, they're excellent. You can get a lot of range of motion out of the figure with those on because of the way they're secured down here, so you got free movement. You have a butterfly socket, and then you have your joint in your arm, the shoulder there. So you have a lot of movement in the arms for Battinson. You can go back about that far as arching the figure back, so not too far forwards. It's okay. Ab crunch. You do have rotation of top, bottom, and middle. The leg movement is not bad, so you can bring it up like this. Like I said, there's a little less movement than there is with Batfleck, and I don't know if that's meant to be that way, because technically Robert Pattinson can move better than the other Batmen. You do have a rubber diaper, unlike Batfleck. I kind of hope they don't all go that route, because that's what makes McFarlane figures suck. You cannot go out with the leg. So as you can see inside there, there goes a foot. You can see there's not much room for movement. As you can see with Batfleck, you can bring it all the way out. So you have a secondary socket that comes up even higher that allows you to really move him around. So I don't know what to think about that as far as the articulation goes, because that's kind of crappy. Put that leg back on. So that's about all you can get for a crouched position. But like I said, you can't even bring the leg out to have him sit upright. This is the worst foot for the popping in and out. I don't know if you're going to be able to see. Like I said, when you see the flex of the top of the foot, that's what's prohibiting the socket from staying on well, which is just right here. Now, I'm sure if you were to cut this down a little bit, this socket would stay in just fine, no problems. So, that's pretty much it. You got your cape. It is shaped differently than Batfleck's. You do not have to take the head off to put it back on. We'll get the chest piece back on it here. Oops, hold on. I'll do it off camera real quick, because it's a little irritating. Like I said, cape's not really supposed to come off. I took it off because I washed the figures off with soap to remove the oil residue. So let's try the come on, pop in there. Like I said, even this should have been jointed so you could turn the head. These are really tight fit. Get the other one without the bat mascara. Looky there. Here's another defect. A little bit of paint flake off of the hair. But I think that was because of this. So that's my fault. Oh boy, not a great review, is it, guys? Or at least it's not going my way anyway. See, there's the foot. Well, at least it all reassembles fairly easy, right? Got to think of the positives here. So, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do not take the issues that I have to heart, because this is the figure that I got. I'm not saying that everyone's going to have issues with the figure that they have gotten. So I would still recommend the figure because, like I said, I had bad luck, but it's just a quality issue. It's not something that I'm not going to stop buying the Fondjoys. I do like them, and I've already pre-ordered the other Batfleck, and I'm getting the 89 as well as the armored Batman. So just, you know, let me know what you think. Leave a comment and leave a like if possible. That would be great. Let's see, we'll put some accessories in the hands here and try to show it off. At least the ball pegs and the hands held up. I guess I could really move this leg around, huh? Oh, Lord. I gotta get that damn thing glued back on. Yeah. It's not holding together real well. So, we're done with the review for now, because not much I can do. I contacted the seller on AliExpress to see if they could contact Fondjoy to send me some parts for the figure. So, let's see if Fondjoy takes care of their customers. All right, later, guys.